Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are now virtual. Okay, so we rocked the house in the studio, but we had some friends that were not able to come to the studio that still wanted to pop the balloon or lack thereof. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to delay anything. I have a wonderful individual who is going to rock out with me right now. So let's get this real one popped in.
Oh my
Hello
God.
there. How you doing?
Oh my God. Hi. Good. Thank you. What about you?
Doing wonderful. Thank you for joining us on a real one. Now share with us your name, your age, and what you do.
Okay. My name is Minnie and I'm 25 years old.
Beautiful. And what do you do? What's your
Oh,
profession, or what do you like to? Yeah.
okay. Well, actually, I do a little bit of everything. I promote places here in LA, specifically like in the goth community. I usually work in fashion district. I'm a cosmetologist and almost a psychologist, entrepreneur, and I'm just a business girl.
Beautiful. Hey, we love to see it. You got to handle that business. Now tell us this, Minnie. What are you looking for in a real one?
Well, first and everything, for me, it's really important, like the base of any like social interrelationship in general. But most important in a relationship is respect. Someone that I can trust in, someone that I can laugh with, and like just spend quality time, and grow with that person and push that person to keep growing.
That's beautiful. That's what it's all about. Yeah. And what would you say makes you a real one, Minnie? What makes you stand out from everybody else?
Okay, well, to be honest, I do consider myself as a really caring and loving person. I repeat, like, respect is really important for me. So that's, of course, the first thing and the main thing that I'm going to give back. I just feel like that's the base of everything. Um, and well, to be honest, my love language is like, uh, sorry, excuse my English is not that perfect.
You're
I'm
killing it.
Latina,
You're
as
doing
you
way
can
better than
tell.
I would. Yeah.
Um, but no, I'm a real one. Like I'm a loyal person. Like with my friends, with my family, and obviously in my relationships, I'm always gonna be like, I'm always gonna be there to cheer the persons that I'm around with, and I'm always gonna be trying to take care of you. And I repeat, I'm really loving.
Love
I mean,
that.
I'm Mexican. It's on my blood.
Hey man, I love it. Yes, we love to see it too. Now share with us this because we have some real ones waiting for you. We already had one real one. The homie JERI was just here a few moments ago. We're about to have you two face off, but I want to know, what are some of your deal breakers? We call them heartbreakers on our show. Red flags. What are things, Minnie, you're not going to tolerate in a relationship?
Ooh, okay. I feel like I don't know how to. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like crossing boundaries. First and everything, I don't tolerate bad words. Not to me. In a
Mm.
relationship, I don't tolerate bad words, and I don't tolerate um miscommunication. Like we're
Mhm.
adults. I'm the type of person that believes that you can fix anything, you can talk anything, just having good communication. And I also believe that having like awkward or uncomfortable conversations are really important to have with a person, to have like like a healthy um connection. So if that's not on the line for the other person, like, no, I won't
Oh,
take that.
yeah. No, that's facts. You are spitting facts right now. We're about to have JERI lock in, but I just want to explain how this is going to work. So, Minnie, what's going to happen is you're going to, in a few moments, share the screen with another wonderful individual. And you're going to see, we're just going to talk. You can ask questions. I'll do my job a little as host. We'll ask some questions. And what's going to happen is, if you do not like what you're seeing or what you're hearing from this wonderful individual, there's going to be this little thing that comes up, and you're going to see it right now. And that is a pop. Okay. And you're even going to hear a sound effect, perhaps. And that is the balloon popping. Okay. That's the balloon popping. And that means the connection just isn't established. Doesn't mean you hate them. Doesn't mean you could never be a friend, all that stuff. But it's like,
Yeah.
we're looking for a real one, a romantic relationship. Now, if it does turn out to be a real one connection, then you're gonna be like, hey, I like it, and then whoop de doo, it's gonna be a real one connection, right? So I'm excited. JERI already did a little talking. I don't think you were here for all of it, so I'm gonna slide JERI back in. Minnie, are you ready for your first real one?
I'm more than ready.
Wonderful. And I do want to say, these people, I believe, are more local to the Los Angeles area, which is a
Hmm.
great thing. So it's not
Yeah.
like we could have done this live and we have people all over the world watching, but we wanted to keep it kind of central just in case y'all link up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have JERI slide in. JERI, once again, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. This is Minnie. So, maybe say hi or whatever.
Hi,
Uh,
Jerry.
I love your tattoos. Those are
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, Jerry, just so we go over it again, share with Minnie your name, your age, what you do.
Well, my name's Jerry, obviously. Um, 18, and I just graduated high school. But I'm really fascinated with like fashion, so I'm probably gonna go to like a fashion school or something.
It's beautiful. Yeah, that's a great passion to pursue, Jerry, for real. Once again, Jerry, I want you to share with Minnie what makes you a real one.
What makes me a real one? I'm very down to earth. I'm a very open person. Call it how it is. I like to be 100% honest with someone. Um, if you're doing something I do not agree with or do not like, I will let you know that, like straight up, immediately. Um, and yeah, I think that's what just makes me a real person is like I just try to be real. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, and there's some similarities between you two in terms of realness. Y'all keep it real, and you both value communication, which is super important. Now, Jerry, share with Minnie what are some of your deal breakers or heartbreakers or red flags, things you're not going to tolerate in a relationship.
Uh, really, I hate dry people. Like, if we're
Mm.
texting or just like talking in general, if we can have like a conversation about something, then that's a red flag for me. Um, I guess just like sympathy. If you don't have sympathy for others, that's a red flag.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. I can't really think of stuff on the spot right now, but there's a good amount, you know.
Okay, okay. I just want Minnie to get an idea of how you process things, how it's working. I want to see if Minnie, do you have a question for Jerry?
Oh, okay. What's the thing that makes you get like? What's the first thing, the principal thing, being 100% honest, that makes you feel attracted to a person?
Good question.
It doesn't matter if it's like
Confidence.
something visual, like the first thing.
How someone like presents themselves, like their confidence, like if they come up
Yeah,
with like some photo
yeah,
vibes.
it could be like the way they act or like the way they look, like whatever. But like the main thing that makes you feel attracted to a person.
I would say their confidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotta love confidence.
yeah,
And in this world of real one connecting, confidence is key. Because if you weren't confident enough to be on this little call today, you wouldn't be connecting.
very
So it's a
true.
very important thing. Let's go for this. Jerry, do you have a question for Minnie?
Let me think. What's your biggest ick?
Mm.
Okay, I gotta ask something first and everything. And excuse me for this. Like my English is not like 100% perfect, so why
You're fine. You're
Sounds
fine.
great to us. Yeah, you sounded perfect.
like what do you mean by ick?
Oh, like what is something that someone does that you just like look at and you're like, ew, you know, like, ugh.
Ooh,
Good definition.
okay, to be honest, and the first thing that comes to my mind, and just because I have seen that a couple times lately and a couple persons that in the past tried to approach me, I don't like people that are like, I feel like self love is super important, but there's a line when you cross the limits from self love to try to make others feel less. I don't
Mm.
like that. I don't
Yeah.
support
Mhm.
disrespect. I don't support violence. So if I see like the minimum like disrespect sign or whatever to me or to others, no, no,
Uh,
I run away.
That's a really good one. I like that.
That's very good. Very good. Now, I do have to say this. Now, Minnie, just so you understand how this concept works, you do have other people waiting to connect with you. So, how the show works, if you were there in the studio, as we did our in studio edition, you would have a balloon in your hand, right? And then
Mhm.
you would either pop if you're not feeling a connection, or you'd be like, you know what, Pointer, yeah, I feel this is a real one connection, and then you would connect. But just know there are others. So I need you to start processing because we don't have all day to talk,
Yeah,
unfortunately. I wish we did.
yeah.
So we're gonna let this, you're gonna chat it up some more though. You're gonna chat it up some more. Did we have another question for either of you, or I can do my job? How do we want to? Does somebody have a burning question?
No, I just have a compliment. You just look really good. I love
Oh
like
my God,
your
thank
outfit
you.
and the tattoos are just really beautiful.
Thank you.
Minnie,
I love your energy. But I
Thank
do
you.
have a question for you.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Age difference. You mind age difference?
Do I mind age difference? No.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm
How,
25, so
how do you feel about it, Minnie? About the age difference?
I'm a little bit concerned.
That's what.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
valid.
I love the vibe. I love the vibe totally.
No,
But
yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned just because, ooh,
Right.
7 year
yeah.
difference.
Yeah, and honestly, if that's too weird for you, like I would love to be friends. You seem super cool.
Oh,
And
me too.
yeah.
No, totally. It's
Rocket.
just, I don't
Yes.
want to, yeah, no, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's a baby.
I literally just like I got out of high school and shit.
But I don't discriminate, and I'm glad, Jerry. That's why I still love you and appreciate you for tapping in. Because just because you're mature, right? You're handling
Well,
yourself
thank
with
you.
grace and compassion and understanding. There are some 18-year-olds we've had to kick off the show, right? Because they're just not in the right headspace, which is understandable at 18, you know. But we still wanted to shout you out. So, Minnie, are you saying you're gonna pop?
I
Which
think
I'm okay with.
I would love to be your friends, but your friend, but I think I will pop just because I want you to like being around like people that is more in the stage of life that you're like
Yeah.
going to I'm sorry, excuse my English, I'm gonna try my best, going to
Go
like going, let's say, look, you're
Yeah.
gonna start your adult life, and I feel like you have to leave that stage in a more properly way. And I'm
Yeah.
25, I'm about to turn 26, and I feel like I don't know, I you need to leave that stage, and
Yeah, like yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
yeah,
And
like it's not that appropriate for you. I don't know.
yes.
I'm really traditional, so it's like, oh no. I think like you will match better with someone that is like a little bit more young, and you guys could be like exploring like a lot of stuff together that
Mhm.
I might already explore or stuff like that, and
Right.
that could be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey,
I
I
do.
would love to be your friend. I love the energy, like for real. You're
Yes.
really,
You're gonna
really.
exchange Instagrams. Let me just do this just for the aesthetic, so they don't fire me. We're just gonna do this just so they don't fire me because the show is pop. But you know, Jerry's not really getting popped on. What's happening is Minnie is, as explained beautifully, just the end age can make a difference. Unfortunately, you know it can. But you kept it real. So Jerry, one more time, share your IG. We're gonna link it, like put it up, but share
All right.
that so Minnie can connect at a later time.
It is fairy underscore dot of dot Santa Cruz.
Okay, give me 1 second.
We're
Can you
gonna put
repeat
that
it for
up.
me, Jerry?
Fairy dot of dot Santa Cruz.
And what we can do, Minnie, if you don't
Okay,
get it now, also we can send it at a later time
yeah, I got
once
it.
we're connected. But okay, perfect.
Okay.
Jerry, you are awesome. Thank you for being a real one. Thank you for coming out. And possibly in the future, if we're in studio and we do another golf thing, we're gonna
Yes.
reach out, Jerry, because you're a real one. That's correct.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. You're awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much. Have a good
guys.
one. All right, you're
Thank you.
amazing. All right.